Welcome back. Well, an 11-year-old girl from Springfield is battling brain cancer, and our community of Western Massachusetts coming together to support her.
Western Mass reporter Kristen Brunell spoke with her mother, who shared the ongoing challenges that they continue to face in this fight.
Carly is going to have to do the fight. She's going to have to fight brain cancer.
Leah Johnson is a single mother of 3 children in Springfield. And just weeks ago, her life changed forever when she found out her 11-year-old daughter has brain cancer.
She was just complaining about her eye. And I thought it was like connected to a bug that was going around, a stomach bug, because we were always sick. And then she had just lost her glasses. So I'm like, maybe she's rubbing her eye too much or something like that. I didn't think much of it.
She recounts the horrifying moments that led to her young daughter's diagnosis.
It kind of got a lot worse within like 2 or 3 days, to the point where she was at school and they were supposed to be going on a field trip. But the teacher called and said she couldn't go because her vision had gotten bad and she was seeing double. They found a large mass in the back of her brain.
Carly underwent surgery at Boston Children's Hospital to remove the tumor. But Johnson tells us Carly is not the same 11-year-old she describes as a loving and caring child.
She doesn't speak the same. She's not communicating the same. She kind of sounds like a 6-year-old when she talks, like a smaller child. She's not really using complete sentences. She can't really walk by herself. She has a wheelchair now because her vision is still pretty bad. She's still seeing double.
Carly will now receive 6 weeks of radiation and 1 year of chemotherapy in Boston. For Johnson, one of the most difficult challenges is not being by her daughter's side at all times.
She has to be alone at times because I can't afford to get hotels out there. And then the babies, I have 2 little ones, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they aren't allowed to stay in the hospital. I really need the help. Like, there's a point where I almost ran out of gas on the highway, like barely made it, just because I don't have any more money left to get back and forth.
And now the community is rallying behind them to get them the help that they need.
Carly is actually a 6th grade student from the Springfield area. She is a student of my sister's, and a couple weeks ago, Carly, for all intents and purposes, was a happy, healthy young girl.
Danielle Sanville lives in Southampton, and when she heard about Carly's story, it was something that hits close to home for her.
May is Brain Cancer Awareness Month, and sadly, my husband passed away in August of 2021 after a very long battle with brain cancer. There's a diagnosis like this. Sadly, insurance covers so much, and hospitals do have social workers and things like that, but expenses really do add up. And with the GoFundMe page, my hope is that this will help lessen the financial burden on the family.
Living through her own tragedy of losing her husband, she knows firsthand just how helpful money raised on a GoFundMe page can be during a time like this.
For me, I know the financial burden, the emotional stress that you go through when you're going through something like this. And really, a GoFundMe page was made for my husband, and every single penny of that was used, and it probably could have used multiple times with the things that weren't covered for medical equipment and home care and things like that.
Donations continue to pour in on that page each day, and Johnson is grateful for all that have already stepped up to support her and her daughter.
I just want to say thanks to whoever's helped so far, because I don't really have a support system. So I never imagined that I would have help at all in this fight. So
if you would like to make a donation to the GoFundMe, a link to the page can be found over on our website, westernmassnews.com. Reporting in studio, Kristen Brunell, Western Mass News.